Yo, what is going, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new item from the Slayer Quest of the Blazes, which is going to be a flare type of thing, which pretty much can boost our healing and also give us some true defense, I believe. The Warding Flare, which is grants us 10% incoming healing and also 10 true defense, is the first one out of I think you can upgrade this 2 more times after you get this Warding Flare. Ability, shoot the flare up in the sky for 3 minutes, buffing up to 8 players within 40 blocks, and it costs us 300 mana. I highly doubt we can reforge this, but I think we can probably use ourselves the mana disintegrator with a deployable or a wand. You can use the mana thingy right there for this thing. You can only do it up to 10 times. I think it'll just go down to 290 because I did attach some of them onto my Wand of Atonement, which used to be 120 on the mana cost, but right now it's at 113, so I wasted up to 7. It's just incoming healing and stuff for this only. But the other 2 upgrades that would be nice once you get up to that, level, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be needing some of the more rare stuff in order for you to actually upgrade this bad boy if you want to, man. You get this one and you get to level 3. Costs 60 molten powder and 60 enchanted sulfur. It's not that hard, unless it takes you a while to get yourself some of the enchanted stuff. Mainly, this mycelium is the most expensive out of all this, so yeah, definitely having the mycelium minions up would be best if you want to get a lot of those, and then you can just buy the red sand enchanted, and then yeah, man, you'll begin. But I think level 5, no, once we get to level 6, we get ourselves this alert flare, which it is way better than what we have right now, man. We pretty much have like the Sven Slayer. We get ourselves the regular orb, the power orb, and then we get into the mana flux orb, and then we get ourselves the overflux, obviously. So pretty much a second tier of that orb from the Sven Packmaster and stuff. So yeah, this one, let's see, this one gives us a 50% mana regen, 20% incoming here, and 10 ferocity. Fire 16 of these things, man. 16. Yeah, this thing is just incoming healing. We did die when we were going up against the tier 4 of the Blaze Demon Lord, whatever. Let's see, this also goes up to everybody. Oh, it's literally like a power orb. I wonder if there's a mod that I can turn on. Does it last for 3 minutes or is that 3 meters? Yeah, I think it is 3 minutes. And this thing is up there for 3 minutes though, and then we get ourselves 10 true defense. Let's see, where's our true defense at? We're at 31. Are we normally at 20? Yeah, actually doing tier 4s with this thing since we did die. When it got to 50 million health after we took care of its second tier from the pigment and the wither skeleton. And we can also test the tier 3 for this healing and stuff, because normally after I do take care of the second form, whatever, the second stage of the wither skeleton and the pigment, Blaze does a lot more damage to me. Oh, we can also test it on this bad boy right here. We can also have our mana flux up as wait. Your previous warning flare was removed. If I activate, your previous power overflux power orb was removed. So you can only have one of these things up then. Interesting. Never mind. Okay. Right now I have this thing up and my healing ain't that great, man. You can't combine these two with the overflux power orb or any of this. So overflux is way better. Grants 100% mana regen, healing me, and also gives me extra strength. So, and it increases all heals by 5%. Wait, grants 10% incoming healing. Increase all heals by 5%. I don't got any incoming except for my vampirism on this thing, lifesteal as well, so kind of a yikes. Unless you combine it with other players. Say yeah, one player uses a warning flare and then you have the other guy use their overflux or whatever power orb that they got. Yeah, I don't know, does that work? Or does it also cancel theirs? Yeah, I'd rather have my overflux over this warning flare. I guess the one good thing about this warning flare is that it lasts 3 minutes, and you don't have to worry about replacing your power orb. And usually these guys, they last about 3 minutes. That's the one good thing. And then also the 10% incoming healing versus the 5% with the overflux at least. I don't know what the plasma flux gives you, but at least with the overflux, it gives you up to what, 5% healing, and then this one's 10%. So I can't tell if I have it activated right now, but I do see it, but I just don't know. What's the effective range? Wait, it does say, it says what, 30 blocks or something, right? Within 40 blocks, okay. Okie doke, Surge, man, we're here. Wand of Atonement, plus 10% incoming healing. Where is this thing? Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's put this back up, shall we? Might as well. Gotta use some of that mana. I am actually going to die here. No, good. Alright, we fully heal. I was about to say, where's my ability on this weapon, man? That gives me up to 100% healing after a few hits or whatever. Alright, I did get that one a little bit lower than usual right there when I did the third stage or whatever, meaning the incoming healing that we can only compare to be honest. And then we have the heals 2.5% of max health per second, increase all heals by 5%. So the one of atonement will be 5% here, and then this one with the one of atonement, it'll be 10%. So that's just like a 5% extra buff. But we do be losing the heals 2.5% or to 3% with the plasma flux. So yeah, I mean, we're not even using any of the mana right now. I mean, when we do get this to the rare, it does, it does go up to 50% mana, 740 million. Yeah, that's not happening, bro. I mean, 6 mil though. Oh my. That versus the overflux. How much is overflux? Overflux is, yeah, well, definitely a lot more. But let's see what the plasma. 125% base mana, and then 3% max, and 7.5 on all healing. Yeah, again, I still say plasma flux over the warning flare and the rare warning flare. I think there is one more. Okay, well then, ladies and gentlemen, I just searched it up and guess what, brother? It's actually pretty good. Alright, so it grants you 125% base mana regen, gives you 30% incoming healing, 25 true defense, plus 10 ferocity, and then plus 5 bonus attack speed. So we get ourselves a base mana regen once it gets to the SOS flare, and then it also costs a little bit less of the mana cost, up to 250. Incoming healing definitely beats them, but anything that will be different between plasma versus the SOS flare is 3% max health per second, and then the extra strength. But for the strength, you get plus 10 ferocity and 5 bonus attack speed. So yeah, but you do get your 125 base mana regen. I'm pretty sure once you get to that tier and stuff, you start using your mana a lot more up against at least Blaze Slayers for that. SOS flare is definitely good up at least against Blaze Slayers, or if you want to get yourself extra more attack speed and stuff. So that is the one good thing about the SOS flare. Warning flare, alert flare, and then the SOS flare. Well, that's pretty much it for today's video. That's good to know. SOS flare is pretty nice, even though it is expensive, man. It is expensive. Because instead of the Inferno Vertex, you need the Legendary Vertex, whatever that is called. And yeah, let's take a look on how much that bad boy costs. I thought Inferno Vertex was hard. Inferno Apex, nobody ain't selling this bad boy. I think you need freaking 16 of these bad boys. Never mind, false alarm. You need 16 Inferno Vertex, and then 1 Inferno Apex, and then you need some other random thing that I'm guessing you get it from like the high loot drop from the Blaze Slayer. At least from tier 4, just like how the other Slayers work, where there's like one really rare drop chance that you can get, and I'm pretty sure that's the one thing that you need in order for you to get the SOS flare. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that won't be happening for, I don't know, probably never. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.